Welcome back to Top Trends Entertainment, and this week we're going to start off with the tragic news of Joan Rivers. She was a very iconic person in Hollywood. She was loved by many. She was the host of the Fashion Police, and so we're all going to miss that. The cause of death was due to a throat procedure. While she was in the procedure, she stopped breathing, so they moved her to another hospital where she was put on life support, and then she died a few days later. Her funeral was this past Sunday, so I know it affected a lot of people that were her big fans, a lot of people that watched Fashion Police. I watched that show, so it really affected me, and I was so sad to hear the news. Just the other day before her incident, I was thinking to myself, like, wow, she looks really good, and she's only 81. She was 81, and she looked, I don't know, she looked really good to me. Like, she did not look 81. I was just thinking though, like, what would happen if anything did happen? What would happen to her show? Because like everyone watches it for the fashion. So Joan was not afraid to speak her mind at all. She said whatever she thought, and it was true. We were all thinking about it, but she had the courage to go out there and say what we were all thinking. So again, she's going to be very missed, but she will always be remembered. So now on to some more happier news.
With every death, there's a new life that joins us, and this time it's not only one, but two. Shakira and Kate Middleton are expecting babies.
Number 2 for both of them. So really excited. We don't know what the gender is, huh? So we'll see. Now on to some exciting news. Well, from me at least. If you're not a Nick Jonas fan, then sorry, but
She just had to say about it.
Okay, so first off, if you've not have already heard his first single that he came out with is Chains, that came out on July 30th. Go buy it right now and go watch the video, and we'll link it down below. It's so good. Love it. I literally listen to it like every day. I'm not even kidding. Okay, but last night he came out with his new single called Jealous. Have you heard this song?
Oh my god, yes, it's amazing.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so the story behind it is so cute. So he was on with Ryan Seacrest and they were talking, and he was asked about what the song meant to him. And what he told him was he went out one day with Olivia, and while they were out, I guess she turned a lot of heads and a lot of guys were looking at her, and Nick got all jealous. And he was all pumped up because he was training for his new show called Kingdom, which I'll talk about in a little bit. But he said he was like ready to go fight, but then he contained himself, and then he went into the studio the next day and wrote this song. So it's a song about him being jealous that guys are looking at Olivia like, what? Can I please be her? Like, that's like the perfect boyfriend.
Cute.
It's so cute. So along with his new single, on Friday, he announced that he's going on tour. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And you could also pre-order your album along with your tour tickets. But he's not coming to LA, which I'm very upset about.
I told you, let's road trip to San Francisco.
I know, I so would, but it's on a Wednesday. School. So yeah, so Nick, not like you're watching, but you need to come to LA. And moving on to his show. So it's called Kingdom, and he premieres in this new show. And it's based on, he's a fighter, like a cage fighter or something. And yeah, you could totally picture that. If you could picture that, him being all like, all his muscles. Yeah. It's gonna be good. So I'll link all that information down below, and get your tickets and get your singles.
So on our previous show, we talked about Justin Bieber not being good enough for Selena. And sorry, believers, to disappoint you, but he's not the perfect guy in the whole world. Okay, so he was arrested last week, and for his luck, Justin Bieber is walking away clean from his assault case in Toronto. The charges have been dropped. Bieber's case was scheduled to be heard in a court on Monday. He was charged with criminal assault for a limo driver back in December, but today the prosecutors announced the charges have been drawn because it is unclear who made the contact with the driver. There were 5 other people in the limo, so they're not sure if it was really Justin or not. Okay, so now Bieber's peeps have been busy in the last few months setting up his cases in Miami, LA, and now Toronto.
So the question is still up in the air. Are they together? Are they not together? So in a recent interview with Selena, while on set with her Adidas Neo runway shoe, she was telling about her boyfriend shirts, and she said, "I really love boyfriend shirts, even if I don't have one." Is she referring that she does not have a boyfriend no more? Is she not dating Justin Bieber? I don't know.
Let us know what you think. Comment down below.
Yeah, so we'll see next week if they're together again. So some other news. It's New York Fashion Week. Yay! So Kendall Jenner, let me just talk about her for a second. She is definitely making her mark in the model world. I mean, she's, I don't know, surprising me. I think she's doing great. All the pictures I've seen,
She's amazing.
yeah. She's also recently dropped her last name, so she's only going by Kendall because she really wants to become her own person, kind of separate herself from her family and just focus on her more, and she doesn't want anyone to just think just because she's a Kardashian or a Jenner that she's going to get the job, or they won't judge her based on her name, and she just really wants to focus on herself. So I think that's really great, and I'm proud of her.
Hey Hunter, are you keeping it real?
Yeah.
Because I know who is. Taylor Swift in her recent interview with Rolling Stones magazine. Her recent interview with Rolling Stones magazine, she opened up about her single life, hookups, and her inspirations in her songs in 1889. If you want to read the full article, we'll link it down below. And now about, still related to Taylor Swift, but T Swizzy needs to...
So I thought we just talked about this last time about her dance moves. Kenya, tell us about her dance moves.
If you've seen her video for Shake It Off,
that explains it right there.
a little cricket noise right there.
That explains it right there. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. She basically makes fun of herself. She knows she can't dance, and she's just going for it in that video. She's totally having fun.
I'd give it to her for doing that.
Yeah, she's dressed as a ballerina, surrounded by professional ballerinas that are very structured in their dances, and they're dancing beautifully while she's just in the middle, just like going, yeah.
And then she does that whole like freestyle and stuff.
Yeah. So now moving on to TLC's 19 Kids and Counting. So if you have no idea what I'm talking about, it's basically about a family, the Duggar family, who has, and I'm not joking here, 19 kids. Like, what? I would have no idea what to do myself. My head would explode if I had 19 kids.
Can't even deal with 2 kids.
So one of the daughters, Jill, just got married to Derek. Oh my gosh, their wedding. I cannot wait for it to premiere. Their show just premiered last week, and so they're going to be showing the wedding throughout the whole season, and I'm so excited to see that. And they just announced that they're having a baby, so more baby news. And now another daughter, her name is Jessa, and she's going to be marrying Ben Seawald, and it is so cute. I think they're so adorable. They just announced that they're going to get married in November, so I cannot wait for that. And I just think they're the cutest little couple ever.
Oops, she did it again. She made it to the top trend news. Britney Spears' boyfriend, well, now ex-boyfriend, cheated on her, not just an ordinary person, but with the porn star. Why didn't these videos come out? Well, because her dad purchased the video and now owns legal rights to it. So
if you wanted to see that, sorry.
And if you did want to see that, kind of.
Yeah.
So it's better that they're kept safe and away. It's just better for everybody that way.
Yeah, she definitely wants to keep her privacy. I mean, who wouldn't? definitely would. And the wait is finally over. The One Direction concert is finally here. We waited maybe over a year now since it's been announced, and I am so excited. They're going to be at the Rose Bowl Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So we're going to all three, and if you're going to be there, look for us. We'll come take pictures, and we're going to be interviewing people. We're going to have a lot of fun.
And if you didn't know, Kiss FM is having a Picnic in the Park concert. It's free to the public, and it's held all 3 days.
So come early.
Start at 2. On Thursday and Friday, the same performers, which are Tiffany Houghton, Bean, Christina Grimmie, Bea Miller, Jacob Lattimore. On Friday, the same performance. And on Saturday, you need to calm down for this one. Bean again, Bea Miller, SYD Youth, Christina Grimmie again, and last but not least, the person I'm gonna die, I fangirl over all the time, Jake Miller is performing on Saturday. So,
we're pretty excited. So
it's gonna be a great day. Make sure to go out, find us. We'll be around, and you might just make it into our next video.
Yeah. And we wanted to end the show by saying
Happy belated birthday, Beyonce!
So thanks for watching another episode of Top Trends Entertainment, and we'll be back again next week for a new one.
Great, and if you have any comments, requests, anything at all, leave it down below, and don't forget to follow us, subscribe, like our video, and tell your friends, family, uncle, grandma, grandpa, your neighbor, anybody about us.
Anybody and everybody. Also, if you want to know more about what we talked about in the show, we'll leave it down in the description box, so go check that out. Again, don't forget your Nick Jonas ticket and buy his music.
And don't forget to watch us next week.
Stay happy. Okay.
All right, Mr. Jack.